today?
Hello, everybody, peeps.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure that we actually were live because I didn't get the alert on my phone just yet. But we are. We're live. Cool. Sending out the tweets whilst I invite Goldfish.
Check your Discord is using the right microphone for me.
All right.
Why are you on that monitor?
Yep, it's using the right microphone. Hang on. I
Is
had to
it
do
now?
some.
Yeah, okay, you sound fine now. You're quite quiet on stream, though.
I'm going to attempt to readjust that real quick. I've sent the invite. 1 second, folks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Power Wash Simulator on the right monitor, so bear with me.
All right, how is this? Am I coming through a little
Yeah.
better? Cool. I had to. I would, in part of doing some cleaning over the weekend, uh, I knocked my boom all the way off my desk, and I was attempting to
Mm.
readjust it where it would fit better. And apparently, where I put it didn't give it room for rotation. All right, we are posting. this on. Dope. Alright, let's get back to washing. Or let me jump into helping wash.
I was gonna say, ain't no getting back to nothing.
Start on the tires. Ooh, there's all sorts of graffiti on these tires. And on the rest of the body, but...
There's some on the roof, too. Oh, no, there's anything on the roof.
Some graffiti or wangus onto the roof.
Dumping up there. I wouldn't know if there's a wangus on the roof. I've definitely not been up there.
Hey, Frary.
Hi, Frary.
How's everyone doing today?
Bit of my usual all of winter cough. Snotty nose.
Waiting for a Hero Point train. In Guild Wars 2, huh? I want to assume it's something like a hunt train.
How much are we getting for cleaning this?
400.
Fuck that. This is $1,000 job. So much rust. A Hero Point train goes through expansions just doing the Hero Point challenges as a group seating train.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
We got a text from the ladies who we did the old car for, classic car for. They sold the car because their Twitch stream of driving it around didn't go as well as they had hoped. But apparently people wanted the car, so they sold it.
Should have given it to us. Speaking of which, so one thing I find really interesting about this game is how they reuse things. Like, this is the house we cleaned earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I keep trying to keep an eye out for the cat in every level. Or gnomes in every level.
I found a gnome. There's a gnome hiding behind the car across the street.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see him. How many stars are we getting for this one?
5 stars. I think every level just gives us 5 stars.
Right, but I'm saying, it's like, we get stars as we go, right?
Yeah.
So how far are we into this one?
20%. 1 star.
You know what this RV reminds me of? Planet Express ship from Futurama.
It does look kind of like the Planet Express ship from Futurama, doesn't it?
The right colors too.
Mm-hmm.
You've actually been cleaning.
I did all the wheels and the
Okay.
underside at the back of it.
Okay. Because like I was cleaning here and I saw you doing stuff over here, and I haven't seen anything actually be clean yet. But now you mentioned the wheels; they look clean.
Yeah, this is definitely not a $400 job. We're being shortchanged.
Then again, we only got like $1,000 for cleaning the fucking fire station, so
That's true.
I feel we undercharge for all of our services.
That's how we get all these. We're quantity over quality business here.
Yeah, something like that.
We raided the attic for all of Esther's old stuff and put it all in the vlog. It's gone bananas.
This there's two.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me double check the. Yes. We'd like you to meet our trusty RV. Before we settled down at Esther's, we traveled around the country chasing mysteries, doing odd jobs, just bumbling around. Really, one day one day we might be deep in a wood, and next we're traveling at breakneck speed along country roads, evading the authorities. All of which has taken its toll on our poor RV. Please give her the clean she deserves to reclaim her as our crown. Her crown is the queen of the open road.
Now, when you did the wheels,
Mm-hmm.
you get inside the wheel arches.
I thought I did. Not as well as I probably should have.
You did a really pretty good job. Some groups are put on by guilds as a need of advertising, but are open to the public. So a hero point is just how you, the equivalent of like experience in skills.
Yeah, I think so. Hero points let you train your character for abilities and elite specializations. So if I remember correctly about Guild Wars, um, different weapon types have different sort of abilities associated with them. So, like,
Yeah.
using a staff would let me cast these kinds of spells, but if I switch to using a dagger and a focus, I would have a different battery of spells to work with.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing. Because I found one way I enjoyed to play. It got nerfed into the ground.
Jenny's changed to traded in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip.
Who said that?
The person who's hired us to clean this. Their
This is
partner.
definitely a $7,000 job. Take all their money so they can't put it in fucking crypto. So what's your plans for the rest of the night after this? You doing your magic stuff tonight?
No, not tonight. I'm probably gonna do my Star Trek dailies for Q's Winter Wonderland. And then I don't know.
Is that out?
Yep, just started yesterday, Tuesday.
Anything good?
I didn't honestly double check. I was like, Q's Winter Wonderland. Let me go
Because I missed the last event entirely. Barry, do you know what's the general consensus on if there's any must-have things from Q's Winter Wonderland this year? There's a really good space and ground trade there, plus a Moopsie hook. Yeah, Moopsie hook.
Oopsie.
I need the Moopsie, but I missed that. Might be able to buy it out if I then. How much is it to buy out an event?
2,500. I think. I still need to buy out the Tholian one so I can finish this. So I can finish the season, the big mega event.
Spaceship boost ships running multiple types of energy damage like phaser and disruptor.
Interesting.
So you're rewarded for not specializing.
This job is being a pain in my tuchus.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Ground Tate is like the new Arisian kit that boosts based on it. Ship itself looks really good. Both looks and seating.
If you like science ships, at least.
Hey. How I started.
Mm-hmm.
Engineering a science ship. Right body's done.
I'm still trying to find like the last 1% of this left body.
It's up here.
Oh. Well, I'll get started on the back.
Alrighty.
The upshot of all this, we want you to have the RV.
Huh.
You can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road.
Wish you're getting a lot of time to go do that.
Is this the backdoor pilot into RV Simulator? Sniped the bumper.
All right, let's see here. Brake lights, indicators, ladder, rear body, windows.
Nice. Hey, if I get yourself over here quick as you can, we got an urgent one for you from Denver Drill.
Alrighty. What have we got left? This is the only option we've got.
Yeah, this is the only one. It does look like the Point Express ship. Clean the fire helicopter.
You fire hoses, goddammit!
And we are at 90 stars, but we're still 2,100 shy of getting the Prime Vista Pro.
Okay.
Hey, FA, we got one heck of a dirty copter on our hand. Your buddy Cal got himself into a real spot of bother up on Mount Rushless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes, he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug up from the bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. We've got TV crews arriving later, so if you can do what you do so well, and it'd sure get us out of a jam. Thanks again, pal.
Alright, so that's the mountain and the cat mentioned again.
Yep. Strange things are afoot.
Circle K. Alright, well, here's the big test. Here. Yump! Yeah! Found the football.
Oh. I guess we should have expected a helicopter when we came to do the fire station. I saw the massive helipad. I saw the helipad out back there.
Oh, the top of this is going to be a may I suggest we focus on the really complicated shit on the top first?
Yep, sure. Coming on up.
I think the rest of it is going to be pretty easy.
Were we able to hop onto the rotor there?
I just jumped onto the rotor blade, but you can move it if you need easier access.
Yup. Oh, nope, I missed. How's the weather? God damn it.
Alright. So this thing literally says no step on it.
I'm gonna step on it.
I think I'm going to have to step on it.
Do it. I'm quasi concerned about the fact that the tail rotor shaft is exposed. Valid concern.
It does seem to be a lot of just dust, so you might be able to use the white. Of everything I've encountered so far, I've been able to clean with the white nozzle.
Good to know. We're doing a cookie swap type deal at work next week. And
Have you
I'm
invited Biscuit Monster?
say what?
Did you invite Biscuit Monster?
Of course we invited Biscuit Monster. Can't have cookie swaps without Cookie Monster and Biscuit Monster. But I'm very excited about the fact that I am getting mine from the old bakery. Calvin Miller, I'm telling you, Doc, even if I'm goosed on CO2, I can still tell the difference between a limping ginger tomcat and a pyroclastic flow. This makes me want to watch Planes, Fire, and Rescue.
I don't know what that is.
So they made a couple of spin-offs from the Cars movies
Okay.
called Planes,
Yeah.
which was about a crop-dusting aircraft that wanted to become a world-famous racer. And he enters like this long-distance race. But they made a sequel to it, where he's now a world-famous racer in this little podunk town. And series of misfortune events happens, and they find out that they don't have enough firefighters in this town. And by firefighters, they mean firefighting equipment, which I believe is just like one beat up old geezer of a fire truck. So the plane decides, I'm going to go become a firefighting plane.
Yeah.
And they go to Yellowstone National Park, and he becomes a firefighter with smoke jumpers.
Huh.
And they have the big firefighting helicopter that dumps the fire suppressant.
Yeah.
Played by Wes Studi, and it's a very sort of movie typical American Indian sort of type of characterization to him.
Who's Wes Studi, and why should I know the name?
He's a actor who's done a lot of I can't remember, he's done a lot of TV, like direct to TV type movie roles, but a lot of roles in like the 90s and early 2000s where you needed the American Indian sort of like cop sidekick type deal. Last of the Mohicans, Mystery Men, Heat. Some of his bigger roles. But this big helicopter reminds me of that helicopter. Not the Ed Harris Commander Chopper. Ed Harris? I think Ed Harris. Only the only thing I remember from the first Planes movie is that he's flying over the Pacific Ocean and gets lost. He gets escorted to a aircraft carrier by Val Kilmer and Anthony Edwards as who are Tomcats, with their canopies painted like their helmets from Top Gun.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's a great little nod. Am I good to snag the scaffold?
Yeah. As long as it's in a place where I can get back up on top.
I make no promises that you can get back up on top from the place, but I'll put it back. went out for a little staff holiday fun at a karaoke event in the local bar last night. It was a lot of fun. So I said if I was going to be in the classroom I was in, I wasn't going to be a hermit again. I was going to do as much as I could to go get out and go do socializing events and whatnot. So that was fun.
Could I ask you to step back for a bit?
Yep. I want to try putting the ladder up and see if that gets us a more stable climbing spot up onto the top of the... Oh yeah, here we go.
Did you sing?
I did, actually, yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to because the place where they did it has a very small indoor room. The rest of it's kind of like a backyard / porch type deal. It's more of an outdoor venue than it is. And so I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to try to do it in such a tight spot. But then, I guess some conversation had happened, and one of the other teachers got signed up by someone else to sing Golden.
Golden.
From K-pop Demon Hunters. It's their big platinum hit.
Yeah, okay. I'm so tired of hearing those 4 and a bit words.
So I got up and sang with them for that part. And then there was like, for whatever reason, at 9:30 at night on a Wednesday, there was a couple of kids in this bar. And they sang along with us while we were doing it. Ah, shit.
So awkwardly shaped.
Yep. Well, at least we don't have to do the big rotors.
Did the big rotors already.
Oh, at least we don't have to do the underside of the.
The very first thing I did was the rotors and the rotor arm.
Oh, okay.
And the transmission and everything.
I don't think I see anything else on top.
I don't think so.
You know, there was another good thing that came out of it. You remember we moved into Floraine's new place, old place. Well, guess who's a copter pilot now? Is it Florine? Anyway, rude to text on a date, so I better go.
I grab the scaffolding.
Yeah, you're good. Lots of little dopamine dings there.
And it's all these windows on the front. Speaking of which,
The social work thing sounded nice. Sorry, HP trains are intense usually. Okay. All good. We're happy that you're here lurking with us.
yeah. What fuckers, where are you? No cat? That I can see anyway. This is a gnome on top of the fire tower.
Be hilarious.
Don't forget we'll do the undercarriage, the underside as well.
Right. There's a gap over the water tank. Right where the landing struts are. Have to get into. What's up?
There's just something comical to me about having to power wash a hose. I don't know why.
Come on. Find the ladder. Find the ladder. There we go. Can I?
How dare you try? How very dare you do
I was hoping I could go prone and sort of just crawl through this opening here. I think I've got everything on this side.
I think the underside needs doing. That's what's left on the fuel tank.
Got it. Things I was not prepared for. The door to be separate on the water tank to be separate from the water tank. Alright. There's the water tank. Job complete.
Done and done.
Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th, Dirt Finder. I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of greatest emergency.
So the mayor's mansion should be when we can buy the extra long attachments.
Oh.
Time lapse, baby.
Clean the mayor's... Oh, God.
Clean the mayor's... Oh, God.
Clean the mayor's mansion. I'm just looking at all the graffiti on the front gate. Dirt Finder, someone with a little too much time and egg on their hands has seen fit to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. F-O-W-L. Don't ask me why. I'm as fair and noble a mayor as this town has ever seen. I'm sure you appreciate security is at a premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't be allowing you onto my property. Instead, I have provided you with a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. One last thing. There might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove that as well as while you're out there. Much obliged, JJ the 13th.
So he's not paying us?
Paying us $350.
Fuck.
Alright. Prime Vista 1500 extra long extension. Oh, haha, there's the 3000 extra long extension. Fuck it. Alright.
Which is the 3000 one?
800.
Let's grab it.
I got them all.
Alright.
You now have extra long extensions.
So how do we get in to clean the actual mansion?
We stick our doodads through the...
Fuck off. Dumb. I'm gonna work on the outside walls. Wait, do we want to do the stuff inside first, just to, and then do the easy stuff? Yeah, we should do that. You can use the yellow nozzle. Gordon.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
At least for the ground floor stuff, you can.
Be careful about like your turning and whatnot, because you'll run into the fence posts and it will.
Yep, I see that. So this is the level that the young lady that we raided last week, Say Less Test, was playing.
Yep. I believe so.
Also, be very careful that you're not missing some, because there's some like hidden, like half behind a bush or something.
Got it. Colossal number of eggs, isn't it?
It does look like that, yeah.
Governor Stevens said he's never seen such a sustained attack of eggs.
Maybe you should stop trying to be such a douchebag.
One would assume that.
That everything on the house? Fence. Garage gates. Main gate ornament. Main gates. Stairs, ornaments, wall bases. Something on the stairs isn't clean. Seeing it, are you? It's this one. I see it. All right, so everything on the house is clean. Now it's just the fence. Man, this is so much fun.
There must be some sort of special kind of dick to have this happen to your private domicile.
I mean, we've seen the kind of people he employs. I'm looking at you, Park Warden.
That's true. Stacy Peachy, say, does your works van have a logo? Only want a job doing, but I don't want anyone else finding out. Mayor says, I'm sure you know that my poor old Ulysses, the mayoral cat, is still missing.
Speaking of which, have we looked for Ulysses in this level?
I don't think so. Also haven't checked for any garden gnomes either. Kind of half expecting to see one like poking its head up above the wall behind us there.
Yeah.
Oh, funny thing did happen at work yesterday. Now that I'm remembering that we didn't stream yesterday, so I didn't tell this story to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I took my students who go out to go to their science and social studies classes in the afternoon, and the way the schedule is set up for the classrooms is they go from English right into social studies. So I take my kids into their social studies class, and they're just finishing up their English lesson, and one of my kids is so excited to be there, he just starts dancing in the front of the classroom, and it becomes an example for them. They're learning how to write captions to pictures and illustrations. So the teacher takes this picture of him dancing, and it becomes a caption. And he's so happy and excited about the fact that he gets to be part of the lesson. He just dances harder.
That's
and
awesome.
His sweatpants end up falling. And everyone starts laughing hysterically. He bends over and he gets this whoop, picks his pants back up. I'm like, come here, let me tie your pants a little tighter so you can dance some more. And
Kid sounds like a natural. Kid sounds like a natural performer.
He is. But he asked me, he's like, why is everyone laughing? He's like, 'cause it's funny, because your pants aren't supposed to fall down in the middle of class. And he goes, oh, so I should dance and let my pants fall again? I was like, no, it's not an okay thing to do in school. But it's a funny thing when it happens, because it's an accident.
That kid's trouble.
He is. So much is. But yeah, so we have five second graders in our room, and of the five of them, three of them are actually able to sort of go out with their general education peers.
What do you mean go out?
So I work in what's known as an adaptive classroom. Self-contained is what it was called when I was first hired. So it's for students with more severe developmental needs and delays that they can't really keep up academically with what the grade level curriculum is. So we have an adaptive curriculum to sort of help keep them learning and growing, but not as rigorously as everyone else in the school.
Okay.
but we still want them to be able to go out and be social and interacting with their same age classmates. So we send them out. They get to go to things like art and gym and music with their classmates, and they do 2 classes a day with their classmates, science and social studies, because those are ones that we can adapt what they're not. There's no standardized test about science and social studies that they have to be tested on. It's all stuff that the
There's
teacher.
no standardized testing for science?
There might be a standardized testing, but not one, at least in elementary school, that any assessment is something that us and the teacher, like us in that room and their teachers can work on designing to test their knowledge and whatnot.
Jesus Christ. One of those countries in the shitter.
Yeah.
And let me guess, you get judged on your results at the end of the year.
Well, we have them. They have meetings.
No, I mean the teachers are judged on their results at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you are encouraged to make it easier.
For the most part, yeah. Did I miss a fence post somewhere? I did. Job complete.
That sounded like an achievement.
Yep. Earned 100 stars. And just in time, too, folks.
Yeah. That was really well timed.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna hit the continue button. Clean the carousel is our next job.
Right.
Coming up. Send Bob off to go find us a raid target. Well,
I don't really have anything in my personal life. Let's see. So don't forget that I think it's tonight, the Video Game Awards, aka Jeff Keighley's 3-hour-long trailer extravaganza.
hey. Yeah, I don't have anyone on the 321 channel that I'm following. That's out there.
And let's just throw people out into the ether.
We're going to throw you out into the ether. So please make sure you follow us here. Please definitely make sure you're following us on our socials. Winter break is coming up for me, at least, so we will be hopefully getting some extra playtime over the holiday. With some of that, Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. and Mastodon on the Mastodon.social server. We are at 321_TV. We appreciate all the love and support you give us here on the channel, but if you wish to support us just a little bit more, please check out our Smart Shop, where we have all sorts
Smart shop.
our smart shop. It is a smart shop. Our merch shop. It has things like polos, sweats, basketball shorts, cups, mugs, water bottles, and stickers, and a desk mat. Over at 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com. You can check out past plays of a lot of our stuff over on our little YouTube channel, bit.ly/321_Y T. And if I've flown through those way too fast, or you just want one place where you can bookmark us and find everything related to us here at 321TV, please check out our link tree, linktr.ee/321_TV. So as we said, we're going to send you off into the ether, as we always do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all those beyond that spectrum. In the words of the 16th president of these here United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other. Party on, non-gender-specific honorifics, and we will see you
Next time.
Peace.
Peace.